Hello, Freunde und willkommen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day today. My name is Nate, and in today's video, I am going to go over 12 weird German phrases that we all should be using. Now, we know that every language has their own set of little quirks and sayings and phrases that really don't translate to any other language. And today I have 12 German phrases that I'd like to share with you. Now, for my German viewers, please let me know in the comments if you've heard of these phrases and or if they are used frequently in Germany. So let's get started. Nummer 1. Leben ist kein Ponyhof. Now, literally translated, that means life is no pony farm, which actually you could really pretty much take it as the literal translation. Life is no pony farm. That means life isn't peachy, life can be challenging. I agree that if we all had more pony farms, make life a little bit better, right? Nummer 2. Du gehst mir auf den Keks. Literal translation means you're walking on my cookie. Or you're walking on my cake. That could be taken another way, I suppose, if you think about it. But the meaning behind this is that you're annoying me, which is obvious. If you're walking on my cake, that would be pretty annoying, but I think I might be using this at work more often. Nummer 3. Ich glaub, spinne. Literal translation means I think I'm a spider. And that could be a little weird if somebody said that they thought they were a spider. But the meaning behind it is I think I'm going crazy. Spinne could mean both spider and spinning yarn, I guess, according to the article. So the idea behind this is that your life is spiraling out of control. Everything's chaotic, I guess. Nummer 4. Kummerspeck. Literal translation, another one of these weird ones, grief, bacon. And those are two words I never thought I'd hear together, grief, bacon, because if you have bacon, you're really not full of grief, right? But the meaning behind this is that you are putting on excess weight by emotional eating. So whether it be from a breakup, or you got fired or laid off from work, or your car broke down, something major happens in your life, and you immediately go to the fridge and grab that 5 pounds of bacon. Nummer 5. Jetzt haben wir den Salat. Now we have the salad. Now that's the literal translation. The meaning is pretty much now everything is a mess. The phrase is actually used after something's been seriously messed up, or after a prior warning that the actions leading up to it might have caused the exact problem. Maybe your mom comes into your room and it's a disaster. Then she might say, Jetzt haben wir den Salat. Now we have the salad. English version might be, looks like a tornado ripped through here, or something to that effect. It's just all messed up. Nummer 6. See how I did that, but I did that. So Nummer 6. Kabelsalat. Another salad themed phrase here, but this one literally translates to cable salad. And I'm not sure what a cable salad is. Doesn't sound very appetizing, but the meaning behind this is that it's just a mess. Now, according to the article, it says that it's really related to computer related problems. It could also be related to maybe a lot of traffic or a lot of people around, and it's just a mess. Kabelsalat. Nummer 7. This one was a little tricky for me to pronounce, and I don't know why. It's not necessarily a tongue twister, but sometimes the German language, the endings of some words and the beginning of the very next word, it's hard to transition to that, so I'm gonna give it my best shot here. Das Blaue vom Himmel versprechen. Actually, I think that's the best I've done so far, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Literal translation means the blue promise from the sky. Now that really doesn't tell you a whole lot. So the basic meaning behind this is a promise that cannot be fulfilled. You basically use this when talking about something so exaggerated that it's obvious that it can't be fulfilled. Maybe something like if you were telling your significant other that I promise that I will never ever hurt your feelings again. That's probably not gonna be the case. It's just gonna happen. So that would be das Blaue vom Himmel, versprechen. Nummer 8, Fremdschämen. Literal translation, exterior shame. But the meaning behind this actually means to be ashamed of and on behalf of others. So basically you see somebody doing something that would make you completely embarrassed to do. Maybe watching this video, you are completely embarrassed for me for making this video, or maybe reality TV shows and people do something so off the wall that you're embarrassed for them, basically is what this is saying. Nummer 9, Leben wie Gott in Frankreich. Live like a god in France. You could probably figure out what this actually means, but it's living a life of luxury. And according to the article, it's mainly used in Germany, and they think maybe the origin came from clergymen in France in the Middle Ages. So they were living a life of luxury. Nummer 10, Luftschloss. Literal translation means air castle. And when I hear that, I picture a bouncy house air castle, which would be a lot of fun if you could blow that up to life-size castle on a hill in Germany overlooking the Rhine, this big bouncy house air castle. Fortunately, that's really not what this is talking about. The meaning really is an idea that's unlikely to come. So the big giant life-size bouncy air castle, that's really not going to happen. So that would be a Luftschloss. In English, you could think of this more like a pipe dream. You have a pipe dream. My pipe dream is to have a Luftschloss in Germany on the hill overlooking the Rhine. Luftschloss. Nummer 11. Klappe zu, Affe tot. And I think Affe is one of my favorite German words. It means monkey. My most favorite of all time German word is Staubsauger. That literally translates to dust sucker, but I'll let you figure out what that object actually is. But Staubsauger is my favorite. I don't know why, I just love it. But Klappe zu, Affe tot. Literal translation means close the lid, the monkey's dead. Which doesn't sound very nice, but it really just means that's it. That's the end. English version might be, that's all folks. Close the curtain. It's over. It's done. Klappe zu, Affe tot. Und Nummer 12. Treppenwitz. Literal translation means staircase joke, which really doesn't tell you a whole lot. But the basic meaning behind this is that it's a comment or comeback that you think of after the moment has already passed. Like in the stairwell on your way out the building, the moment's gone, then you think of the comeback. It happens to me all the time. You're talking with somebody, they say something and your response is, yeah, and then the moment's gone, you go your separate ways, and then, I should have said this. Happens to me all the time. So there you have it, friends. Those are 12 weird German phrases that we all should know and say every single day. I know that I will be trying to use one or more of these in my daily conversation at home, at work. I think this is another great way, if you're learning a language, to learn some of these weird phrases or idioms from your target language and then practice them throughout the day in normal conversation. That'll help you with your vocabulary. It'll help with conjugating verbs and sentence order and grammar. Then you can apply that to other sentences down the road. And it's also just a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can think of any other weird German phrases, please let me know what they are in the comments. I think that would be a lot of fun. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark, which is really cool. You know, I've just started reposting videos and the comments are flowing in. They're positive, they're uplifting. I'm getting a lot of feedback. I really, truly appreciate the time that you take out of your day to watch my videos and to leave a comment. So if you feel inclined to do so, please hit the subscribe and the bell and like this video if you really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, I will see you later.